Chef Marina Mustafa, and today I am going to teach you how to make curry puff sardine. Curry puff pastry, the skin, is a traditional recipe which I learned from my mom. So you're very lucky to have to share this recipe with me. Okay, first of all, we're going to do the pastry. I'm going to use a traditional recipe but a modern method, which is using the food processor, which is going to make my life really easy. Okay, first of all, 2 cups of flour in here. Okay, I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of butter, little bit of salt, like this, and spin. Okay, after you've mixed the butter, we're going to put cold water. Just remember 2 cups of flour to 2 tablespoons of butter, heaped tablespoon, and ½ cup of water. And it's going to be cold. Pour it in a slow stream. Okay, when it becomes like a ball, then you stop. So it should be like this, so the texture is perfect. The thing about pastry is to touch it as little as possible, which is why the food processor is perfect. See? Done. How many seconds only we took to do that, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna make this into a little ball and put it in a bowl. We have to rest it, refrigerate it for about ½ an hour minimum. And now we're going to start doing the filling for the curry puffs. Okay, so now I'm just going to on the flame. I start off with high, and then I'm going to put a little bit of oil. Okay, so I'm going to put some chopped onion, then I put a little bit of garlic, also chopped. For spiciness, because I'm a true Malaysian, I like things spicy, I'm going to put in chili powder. If you don't like it too spicy, you can put chili flake. If you want to put fresh chili, also you can. Fresh chili makes it more vibrant. Okay, and then I just put in the sardines, 1 can. So at this point, I'm just breaking up the sardines because it's got to go inside the curry puffs. So it's got to be small pieces. Just mash them. See, it dries up quite fast. A lot of people like to put potatoes in their curry puffs. I do too for the chicken and the beef. But for sardine, I like it to be pure sardine. Okay. So see, it's already quite nice and cooked. At this point, you can put some lime juice if you want, just to make it taste more vibrant. Just about 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Okay. And then the fire is already gone on low, so I just want to mash up the fish, and I want the flavors to combine together. Okay, before you do the curry puffs, the filling must be cool and the pastry must have rested. Then only you can make. So actually you can do a lot of this in advance. So basically this is done. You don't have to put too much seasonings because the sardine in the can already has a lot of seasoning. I just put a little bit of salt, that's all. Okay, so this is done. So when you reach this texture, remember that when it cools down, it will be thickened anyway. So we'll just let this cool and rest. So now, let's get ready to roll our pastry. Okay, so basically, this is my pastry. I'm just gonna cut it into smaller pieces because it'll be easier for me to roll it. It's already rested for more than ½ an hour actually. Just press it down, roll it. Try and get all the same thickness. If you find that it's a bit sticky, just grab some flour, just roll this. Then we use a cookie ring, any size that you want, but I like about 2 inches. Lift this up, take the sardine that's cool, put everything in the center. As you can see, when it's cool, it will be a bit more solid. It won't be so watery. So you put this over. A lot of people do their curry puffs folded in half. Yeah, you can do the moon shape as well, but today I'm gonna do this size and just little pleats there. Okay, nice. I like mine a bit hipped. Make sure that the seams are clean so that it will stick. If it's dirty, then it won't stick to each other. The pastries won't stick to each other. So you just press this to flatten it a bit so it's easier to pleat later. And then you just go like this. Not that difficult to do curry puffs. And especially when you take it right out of the fryer. Wow, nice. Make sure all is sealed. In it goes. Be careful when you put it in the fire. Don't splash it on yourself. Okay, next one. Just go around. Okay, for the balance, I'm just gonna knead it and put it aside to rest for another half an hour before I start using it again. So now it's on to the next one. Okay. I want to check how this looks like. Let's see how this goes. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, please remember that when you fry, temperature must be hot enough. It means you cook it long until it is heated, but don't allow the fire to be so strong that you can't manage it, and then the pastry won't be really cooked properly inside anyway. So more filling. Okay, and then close the cover. Okay, and then pleat again. And if you don't pleat it properly, it's going to open up in the fire and spoil all your oil. Keep a lookout. Okay, this one looks nice, slightly golden. Just going to let it cook a little bit longer while I continue doing this. So make sure you don't smear the sides, otherwise it will open up in the oil later. So we just will the pleat. So basically, press until it's thin. Push the corner up. Push the corner up like this. Can you see? So make sure you press it thin and then push the corner upwards. So you just continue until all is sealed tightly. Okay. Ah, lovely. The curry puff looks good. Nice. This is the color that we're looking for. Let me just, maybe I'll just make some. I'll stop this and we'll do the balance with in the air fryer. Once this is done, I'll remove and then we can see the difference. 10 minutes, 180. Brush a bit of oil, means we can control the amount of oil that you put in. Flip it over. In. Air frying will take out 85% of the oil that you have in there, so good for healthy living. Okay, let's see how it looks, huh? Okay, looks nice. I just give a little shake. The good thing about air frying is that it will cook the top and the bottom at the same time, so you don't have to flip it or look after it. As long as it's 8 to 10 minutes, I think it should be alright. But of course, it's got a more baked kind of feel. See, I think this is actually quite ready. You can see the difference between oil fried and air fried. Okay, there's the air fried curry puffs. Even with the oil being sprayed, you can see that it's quite dry. Huh? I'm excited to test out my recipes for the sardine curry puff. Okay, this is the deep fried one. Filling, nice and full, and this is the air fried one. Both looks lovely. I'm going to try one. My mom's pastry is so tender, nothing compared to the traditional recipe. So please cook this at home.